Thank you very much, fellow Kenyans. Today I went to Parliament at around 9:30 a.m. with the intention to debate the finance bill. At around 11 a.m., the Speaker made a ruling that the debate would take place today up to 9 p.m. Then the debate will proceed from next week on Tuesday. Thereafter, voting will take place. Then, after that, based on that decision, I approached Honorable Pio and I explained to him my situation, that tomorrow I will be having my defense hearing at Milimani Law Courts, that I needed to meet my lawyer for preparations. Then he okayed and I just left. And as we speak, I'm still with my lawyer. I'm still preparing for my case tomorrow at Milimani Law Courts. I realized while at my lawyer's office that actually the Speaker changed and made another ruling that voting was to take place today.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your guy Elijah.gichuru. I'm coming to you live from my communication center, and I'm happy to see you. Thank you for the support. You're growing every day. Continue subscribing. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. Just tap that subscribe button, tap that bell icon so that you're notified every time I come up with a new video. Like I said, this is the most influential YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya. Okay, so controversial member of Parliament Paul Ongili, who is also known as or popularly referred to as Babu Owino, refused to go and vote for the finance bill. He has come out on a video on his Twitter account to give flimsy work reasons why he did not vote for the finance bill of 2023. And I can just say this was a clout chasing moment for the member of parliament, just to give excuses that don't make sense, that don't add up, so that he can chase clout and gain sympathy from his voters and from Kenyans. So the member of parliament claims he was confused by the Speaker of the National Assembly, and also the other reason was he had some appointments with his lawyer.
Thank you very much, fellow Kenyans. Today I went to Parliament at around 9:30 a.m. with the intention to debate the finance bill. At around 11 a.m., the Speaker made a ruling that the debate would take place today up to 9 p.m. Then the debate will proceed from next week on Tuesday. Thereafter, voting will take place. Then, after that, based on that decision, I approached Honorable Pio and I explained to him my situation, that tomorrow I will be having my defense hearing at Milimani Law Courts, that I needed to meet my lawyer for preparations. Then he okayed and I just left. And as we speak, I'm still with my lawyer. I'm still preparing for my case tomorrow at Milimani Law Courts. I realized while at my lawyer's office that actually the Speaker changed and made another ruling that voting was to take place today. By that time, so many members were depending on the fact that voting will take place after Tuesday next week, and that explains why so many members have missed, especially from Azimio. But I want to tell you that this bill, finance bill, is retrogressive. It is a bill that is punishing Kenyans. It is a bill that I can't support. It is a bill that even if Baba himself would have told me to support, I can never support it because of my loyalty to my people. And it is a bill that I know that is going to hurt Kenyans. For today, I'm so sorry I wasn't present because of my situation tomorrow. Thank you and God bless you.
Comedian Jugush has come out to show a sarcastic video, as usual, on how these members of parliament, why they refuse to vote, and he showed them in a very poor state kind of hospital and say that this is the reason maybe why they didn't vote. Babu Owino served as a student leader, president. Then they were called the president of the student councils in the University of Nairobi. He's a highly educated man with so many degrees, and is very controversial. He has been alleged of doing some things out there, and he's kind of a controversial member of parliament. He has also at some point he insulted the former president, if you can remember that, and it really didn't sit well with so many Kenyans and many people. But today we're not talking about that. We're saying that first of all, it's very unfair for a member of parliament who is paid millions of shillings in cash and in salaries and allowances to fail to represent the interests of the people he represents in the National Assembly. You're just there, you go about your businesses, you don't care about the views of the people, you don't want to represent them at the floor of the house, bearing in mind that a member of parliament represents more than 50,000 to 100,000 people, and these people cannot go to parliament to speak on their own. You are their voice, you are the person they chose. And then on the voting day, on a very serious bill like that, you abscond. You just don't want to go and vote. Yet the members of the opposition had really come out to say that they will vote, they will oppose the bill by all means possible. If you remember Sifuna, if you remember John Mbadi, Raila Amolo Odinga, Kalonzo, like Raila said that the finance bill is an insult to Kenyans. Is an insult to Kenyans. And that it will be shut down in parliament. But guys, this is why the opposition MPs did not vote. First of all, they were overpowered by numbers. In Kenya, in a democracy, it doesn't matter your opinion, your views, or anything. Numbers mean everything. And so the moment when your numbers are down or they are below your competitor, then that's it. That's a wrap for you guys. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for you. And so the MPs, the Azimio MPs, saw that we are going to subject ourselves for a humiliation parade. And that is not what we want for us. It's going to fail. We are gonna fail. We are doomed. The Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, warned them and told them, why are you making so much noise and you don't have the numbers? The truth is, you don't have the numbers. Okay? And if you don't have the numbers, the bill is going to pass. It's gonna sail through parliament. Very simply, very early in the morning. And see what happened? The bill sailed through with 176 members voting. That's a super majority. Yeah? So these guys, they saw themselves getting embarrassed. And also, mark you, even their own members of parliament like Pasaris voted yes for the bill. Pasaris went and said, Esther Pasaris, I vote yes. This is a member of the opposition. Yes, she has voted yes. One vote from your minimum votes has gone to the bill. But Raila Odinga said that, you can't claim you have a super majority, but you have bribed the MPs, you have bought the MPs. The reason why you claim to have these majorities because you actually bought these MPs for a price. And so they are loyal to you because you bought them. Guys, do you believe these MPs were bought or it is their own independent thinking? Yeah, so we are seeing a scenario whereby MPs, the opposition MPs, don't want to humiliate themselves, so they walked out, they didn't show up. They knew the bill was gonna pass anyway, and it's something the deputy president had told them, and also Osoro, the whip, the chief whip of the ruling or the majority. Osoro told them, Silvanus Osoro, told them that the government can never be defeated. The government has never and will never be defeated, and this bill is going to pass. Oh, they said he's rude, he's everything, but indeed we have seen the bill easily sailed through, despite the debates, despite the what, the bill easily sailed through. But the good thing is that the government listened to Kenyans, and there were so many amendments in the bill, including the removal of the tax on eyelashes, fake hair, fake beards, cosmetic products. That was removed. Reduction of the housing levy from 3% to 1.5%. Reduction of content creators tax from 5% to 3%, and so many other changes. So the government listened to the people and actually scaled down on some of the taxes. Okay. Nevertheless, the opposition members were not satisfied by the move, and they continued to abscond. We are waiting for the next move. Raila Odinga has already declared that they'll be returned to protest, but the interior CS warned them and told them that he does not want to see people in the streets protesting. We have seen so many people getting arrested for protesting, even peaceful protests. We've seen people getting arrested, okay, for going to the streets with the microphones, with loudspeakers, And nowadays, there's this charge I've seen is known as unlawful assembly. Remember Eric Omondi? Eric Omondi has been on the streets for the longest time adjudicating for the issues of Kenyans, and we have seen him also getting arrested, I think 4 times or more, for being on the streets of Nairobi protesting. So it is also something that is not easy for the opposition, bearing in mind they will have to deal with government. Deal with government, a very firm government, before they are able to put their points across as people who are protesting, or people who are sorry for that, or people who are adjudicating for the rights of Kenyans. So this is something that is very wrong. Babu Owino, it's wrong not to vote. Represent your people and be an independent mind. If your vote was yes, it is supposed to be yes. It should not be influenced by your party leader. But as it looks, it seems like your votes were influenced by your party leader, and that's why maybe he called a baraza. We are not sure about this, but maybe he called you out and told you guys, instead of going to embarrass our weak coalition, it's in the interest of the party that you don't even show up and vote. Guys, thank you so much for watching me. I love you so much. Let's continue subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, and create a very big community for the interest of us all. Adios.